Before laying stopgap isolator membrane, vacuum or sweep the subfloor to remove any dust, dirt or debris. Roll out stopgap isolator membrane in the same direction as the floor covering to be laid, and allow to lay flat. Seams must be laid out to provide a minimum 30 cm offset from the seam of the resilient floor covering to be installed over the membrane. Close butt joint or overlap and cut the membrane. Do not form compression joints, as this can result in tenting. Where the floor has a relative humidity greater than 75%, trim the membrane, leaving a gap of 3 to 6 mm from the walls, fixtures, columns and other abutments. Apply self-adhesive stop-gap jointing tape to all joints prior to the application of the appropriate sticker bond adhesive. Suitable floor coverings can then be bonded to the membrane using either sticker bond F84 2-part adhesive or F47 pressure-sensitive adhesive. When using sticker bond F84, empty all the contents of the hardener container into the resin container and thoroughly stir together using a power whisk fitted in a low-speed electric drill. Mix until a uniform color and consistency is achieved. Scrape the sides of the container to ensure that the hardener component has been thoroughly mixed. Hold the trowel at an angle of 60 degrees and spread the adhesive over an area which can be covered within the working time of the adhesive. Immediately lay the floor covering into the wet adhesive, pressing from the center outwards to expel any trapped air. Roll to ensure overall contact with the adhesive. Under certain circumstances, it may be necessary to apply weights to some floor coverings to maintain contact until the adhesive is set. Allow the adhesive to cure before trafficking the area or moving furniture. Sticker Bond F47 pressure-sensitive adhesive is a solvent-free acrylic adhesive which dries to a permanent tacky film. Using a 1.5 by 5 mm notch trowel at 60 degrees, apply the adhesive evenly over the isolator membrane. Then immediately roll with a roller which has been pre-wetted with the adhesive. Alternatively, use a fine-tooth V-notch trowel. When the adhesive has dried to a clear film, follow the floor covering manufacturer's laying instructions. Place the floor covering into the adhesive and press from the center to expel any air. Then roll from end to end and from side to side. Use mechanically fixed thresholds for transition areas where isolator membrane meets other surfaces in doorways.